I'm Matthew K. from Beyond the Brick. We're here at Scouting for Bricks 2016 in Leesburg, Virginia. I'm here with John Matz. John, what are we going to take a look at?
We're going to take a look at the Ulysses 5 rocket. I built it for September a couple years ago, and when I built it, I was planning to fly to Brick World Chicago, and I needed to be able to pack it in my luggage.
Flat pack.
Flat pack it, yes. So I designed it to break down. So it folds up into something which is only 6 studs wide and 100 studs long.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
And it breaks down using these sort of locks here. You probably can't really see them, but you can just pop them out, pull it apart, and break it into 2 sections. So that was my plan, and I thought it would look pretty cool.
Describe like the technical like underpinnings, literally underpinnings of the build here.
Well, you can see that there are these inset Technic lift arms. So usually when people reinforce structures like this, they put them on the outside, but to put them inside was complicated because I had to build around it and lock it in as I built. So it's almost impossible to get this apart.
Yeah.
and I had to do the brick math to get it.
So the offsets were right.
Right, because a brick is 1.2 units tall, but only 1 stud. And so this is a 13 long, I believe. No, okay, it's an 11 long. So it goes up 5 and then up another 5. It's
very impressive.
It's complicated, but it gets worse because these are Pythagorean triples, and you have to do the same sort of brick math with the 1.2 versus 1 ratios
to get the pins to line up into the bricks.
Inside a Pythagorean triple.
Oh my gosh!
So I have that here and here.
So was there graph paper involved, or was it just a lot of like kind of making it work?
It was math.
Yeah. Math.
Yeah, because there's only a few Pythagorean triples that are useful in Lego. So I basically had to pick one.
That's awesome.
So I have a different one down here than up here, I believe.
Now, from a design perspective, what was like your first step in approaching a build like this?
Well, I needed to decide the colors. I needed to decide the overall structure. And that was informed a lot by trying to pack it. And I wanted to do something high contrast. Well, what I really wanted to do was something like a Saturn V rocket with these roll patterns, which is what they call them on the Saturn V, so they can tell if it's twisting or falling over when it's on the launch pad or when it's in the air, I suppose.
Interesting.
And it's kind of a signature look. So I wanted to do that. It should make it look more like a rocket. It ended up pretty abstract, but it's cool.
Now, I know a lot of builders like to kind of build and then sort of iterate or improve upon their creations going forward. Is there anything you can see doing to this in the near future to kind of sort of improve upon it a little bit?
I had an idea of giving it thrusters, which I didn't really have time to do because it was September, so you're supposed to build it in a month. Okay. So I basically bought all these parts on Bricklink and built it in a month. And that's partly why I wanted to keep it simple. But yeah, thrusters, if it could have some kind of bridge, maybe in here, it could have like a cylindrical bridge area.
Yeah, sort of fill it out a little bit.
Yeah, it has a nice little landing platform.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing with us, John.
All right, you're welcome.